All right, welcome back to the Explainer. Today, we've got a real clash of the titans in the generative AI world. In one corner, we have Google Bard, and in the other, ChatGPT. We're putting them head-to-head in the ultimate SEO showdown to figure out which one really earns a spot on your team.
So the big question is, when it comes to SEO, getting your stuff seen and ranking higher, who actually wins this battle? And by the time we're done here, you're going to have a super clear idea of which tool is the right fit for your marketing game. Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's meet our contenders. Time to get familiar with the two AIs duking it out for the top spot. First up, you've probably heard of this one. It's the reigning champ of conversation, ChatGPT. The one from OpenAI that basically exploded onto the scene in late 2022. Its superpower? It's all about generating text that feels, well, human. It's coherent, it's creative. Honestly, think of it like your own personal, brilliant, creative writer.
And in the other corner, we've got the challenger from the giant itself, Google Bard. This one's running on Google's Lambda language model, and its whole deal, its entire purpose, is to give you fresh, high-quality answers by plugging directly into the internet.
So, introductions are done. Dang dang, let's kick off round one. And right out of the gate, we're going to tackle the biggest, most fundamental difference between these two. And believe me, this one's a huge deal. Okay, so this right here, this is the absolute core difference. Google Bard is plugged into the live internet. It can tell you about something that literally just happened. ChatGPT, on the other hand, well, its free version is working from a massive but static library of information. Think of it like a textbook printed in 2021. So if you're doing anything in SEO that needs up-to-the-minute info, this is, without a doubt, a total game changer.
And that one difference, that data access thing, it pretty much changes everything else about how they work. So for round two, let's do a feature-by-feature face-off and see how they really stack up against each other.
Looking at this, you can really start to see how they were built with different goals in mind. Bard, for example, is all about that Google ecosystem. You can zap your content straight to Docs in Gmail, which is super handy. And for anyone who codes, it's a beast, supporting over 20 languages. ChatGPT plays its cards a little differently. Its biggest power-ups are locked behind the paid version, where you get access to this whole universe of specialized plugins.
All right, now for the main event. This is round three, and this is where the rubber really meets the road. We're going to throw both of these AIs into what we're calling the SEO gauntlet and see how they handle some real everyday marketing tasks.
So, first up, we've got a classic challenge. We gave them a simple prompt, write an opening paragraph for a landing page all about SEO. Seems simple, right? But what they came back with tells you pretty much everything you need to know about how they approach creating content. Okay, let's look at Bard's response first. See how it's super direct, very educational. It almost reads like a perfect little dictionary definition. It tells you what SEO is, what you do for it, and what you get out of it. Boom. Simple, informative, no fluff.
Now, let's switch over and see what ChatGPT came up with. And wow! It's a totally different vibe, right? This one is more of a storyteller. It's painting SEO as this crucial, dynamic thing. It's less about the what and more about the why. It's focused on that awesome outcome of getting customers to find you. It's built to pull you in, to persuade you.
So, what's the big takeaway here? When you're making stuff for SEO, like a meta description, their styles are actually trying to do two different things. Bard is writing for the search engine. It's giving Google clear, informative signals. ChatGPT, though, it's writing for the person. It's trying to get that human being to actually click on the link. So yeah, one's for the machine, the other's for the user. It's a huge difference in strategy.
Okay, we've seen them go head-to-head. We've broken down their styles. Now it's time to get to the final verdict. But first, there's one more really important piece of the puzzle we need to look at: price. Then you can pick your winner.
And yeah, when it comes to price, they are worlds apart. Google Bard, as of right now, is totally 100% free. ChatGPT, on the other hand, has what you call a freemium model. The free version is great, don't get me wrong, but the real heavy-hitting features, like the advanced GPT-4 model and all those cool plugins, that's all tucked away in the ChatGPT Plus subscription, which will run you about $20 a month.
So, the final question, who should you pick? Well, you should go with Bard if having the absolute latest real-time information is a must-have for you. It's also your clear winner if you're looking for a really powerful and flexible AI tool that costs you exactly $0. And of course, if you live and breathe in Google Docs and Gmail, that easy integration is a huge plus.
But on the flip side, you're going to want to choose ChatGPT if what you really need is pure creative horsepower.
If you want the absolute top-of-the-line language model, which is what you get with the paid GPT-4, it's the champion for whipping up super creative stuff, for automating those boring, repetitive writing tasks, and for using those amazing plugins to do really specific, complex work.
And there you have it, the real-time researcher versus the creative conversationalist. What we've really seen here is that there isn't one single winner. It's all about picking the right tool for the job you need to do. So the question isn't really, which AI is better? The real question you should be asking is, which one am I adding to my team?